mentioned key words here. You spoke about victims and how to give justice to victims, and also prevention. So two goals I hear from this. How can we achieve those two goals? How can we really help the victim have justice, and then later on prevent such victimhood from happening?
Absolutely. So part of what has developed and become stronger, but is actually quite difficult, is victim-focused reparations programs. So that's another element of transitional justice, a very important element, and that can be constructed in various ways, not just based on financial reparations, but community-based reparations and restorative reparations. And another element as well, in addition, what we would call the fourth element of transitional justice, is institutional reforms. Mm-hmm. So, you know, it's not sufficient to only hold people to account in the past if you think that somehow these violations might continue into the future. Often a first priority for victims is, yes, they want justice, they want the truth, they need reparations and services, but they also, I have found passionately, that they also want to ensure that these kinds of abuses do not take place again in the future. So having a strong focus on the reforms that are necessary in a number of sectors, judicial reform, security sector reform, if there's problems of persons that have committed abuses that need to be addressed somehow, that should also be part of the transitional justice program and plan. So it's, as you say, it's very much a victim-centered area of work, transitional justice generally, and it goes across from holding those who are accused to account in the court of law whenever that's possible and whenever that's appropriate, and every country handles that question in a different way, to focusing very much on the victim's needs. So all of those come together to form transitional justice.